What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I will be ranking every single fight on the UFC 307 card, starting off with the first fight of the night, Team Means versus Court McGee. So my criteria for the rankings is watchability, level of entertainment, if there's going to be violence or not. Next, if you where you are on the card, if you're the first fight of the night and it's shit, you kind of expect it to be a bad fight, so there's no expectations. And finally, if there are rankings implications. So for this fight, those are two legends. They're fossils at this point. It's the first fight of the night. Maybe we see a finish, probably not. So I think this goes into C tier. It's the first fight of the night. Next, Sparsa Pennington. Yeah, no, these two women are not capable of harming each other. No rankings. They're both retiring. The only thing that would, save them and bump them up to C tier would be that it's the second fight of the night. But again, this is a numbered event. Okay, this is a PPV UFC 307. This is not at the Apex. This is not a fight night. So it has to go into D tier. OSP Ryan Spann, D tier. Nobody wants to see this. OSP, I kind of fear for him, although Spann will only have 2 minutes of cardio at this venue. So D tier for me. Almeida and Potieria. He's a very intriguing prospect at this point. He's a great, phenomenal striker. He's amazing. And he's probably going to knock out Cole Potieria, or, the other way around. So it's violence guaranteed. This will probably end, fast. It's the fourth fight of the night. So I'll put this in B tier. Austin Howard and Alex Hernandez. This goes straight into D tier. This card is fucking horrible. This should be, on a fight night. All of these fights are fight night material. They're fucking horrible. Terrible. Yasmin Lucindo and Marina Rodriguez goes into B tier. This is a huge step up in competition for Lucindo. And, they're strikers. They're not going to grapple. This is not even the featured fight of the night, so I'm cool with it. To be honest, if this wasn't a numbered event, I'll probably put this in the A tier. But since, people are paying good money to see this, and, this is your 7th fight of the night, yeah, it's not good. Buckley and Wonder Boy, this is S tier. It's probably going to be a very good fight. I don't think it's going to be boring. Buckley will probably dominate. We don't know if Wonder Boy is retiring. Huge ranking implications. Buckley's on a huge run, and this should be on the main card. I think I don't know why they don't have this in the main card. Might as well just have a 6-fight main card. Whatever. The UFC, I don't think anybody really understands what they're trying to do. Next, Vieira, Kayla Harrison and Caitlin Vieira. This is a title eliminator next in line. Kayla Harrison, I mean, she kind of makes this division interesting, but we know she's the dude and she's going to win. To have her in the main card, I mean, this is main card material, but for a numbered event where you already have, you know, the women's that are fighting for the title in that same division, I think that's a bit too much. I'll put this in B tier. Dolitzy and Holland. I mean, we love Kevin Holland. Dolitzy can be boring. I think he's going to grapple. Kevin Holland already said, like, dude, you're not going to strike with me. We know you're going to shoot for takedowns. And he's right. So, B tier. I don't think it's going to be very exciting. Probably goes the distance as well. Aldo and Bautista. This is up there. Like, probably, I'm not going straight into S tier, but A tier, like, feature fight, I'm okay with that. Like, it's Jose Aldo. Bautista, this is where we find out if he's really good, because he's a huge bantamweight. He's very, very good. Pena and Pennington. I mean, okay, hear me out with this. If this would have been the headliner for a fight night at the Apex or, you know, a venue, whatever, people would be like, oh my God, like, why are these bitches getting, you know, why did they get to be the headliners of the fight night? I mean, this fight sucks. So now they put it here and they're like, oh my God, we don't need this as a co-main event. I mean, we already have a title fight. So, I mean, whatever the UFC did with this fight, I mean, nobody would be... people would complain anyways. So, I mean, it's probably going to be boring, so I'll put this in B tier. Like, nobody cares. I mean, I'm definitely more excited to watch Rodriguez. You know what? Yeah, like, C tier. Like, that fight, nobody gives a fuck. Pereira and Roundtree. I mean, whenever you have an Alex Pereira fight, you know it's probably going to end in a KO, highlight KO fashion for either of the guys. His walkout is amazing. And, you know, he's saving the UFC. I mean, look at this card, bro. Like, only 3 fights are, like, good, you know. I don't think anybody's excited to watch Harrison, Caesar. Like, look at these fights, man. People are paying, like, $200 to be at the bleachers for this. Like, it's insane to me. But anyways, that is the end of the video. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my rankings. Until then, I'll see you on the buy or sell segment for this week. Stay blessed.